Hey y'all, how you doing? Oh my goodness. I don't know about y'all, but just had a busy day. So I'm gonna dive right into this presentation while folks load on in because I just want to show y'all a couple of things really quick. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Let's pause. I don't know about y'all, but just had a busy day. So I'm gonna dive right into that noise point. He said, if you oh Lord, wide open on the worldwide internet. World Wide Web. All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit of screen sharing so that we can go through a couple things while y'all loading in to the chat. Because tonight we're gonna talk all about HR certification. So I want to answer any questions that you may have, but I'm gonna dive into a few things that I think you guys really should know and need to know before I get into like answering any of your questions. Now, what may happen is I may only be on for about 30 minutes because I'm exhausted. So it's been working hard. Plus, if y'all don't have questions, what's the need in being on, right? So if you guys don't have questions, don't come in the chat. That's the direction we going in. I want to answer any questions. Second, because I swear it's just like too much going on behind the screen here. And here I am live. All right, so let's share my screen. And I'm going to share my screen a couple of times. I want to show you guys a couple of things. So this is all about how to prepare to study, pass, just like knock out this HR certification. I think we get so overwhelmed with what's going on, with like what's happening in our lives that don't have time. It's so much information. How do I learn this all? What if I don't pass? We worry about so many different things that we forget to just focus on like breathing and getting prepared and saying, you know what, I did my best shot. So I want to make sure that I set you guys up for your absolute best shot, right? And so now let's look at a couple things. Before I start telling you about your absolute best shot, I want you to know that joining the email list is going to be so great for you. It's great for both of us because let's say Facebook, well, I don't have anything HR on Facebook, but let's say IG, LinkedIn, Pinterest, whatever, social media that I'm using shuts down, then I have no access to you, have no access to me. But if you're on my email list, I always have access to you. You always have access to me. You can ask me questions whenever you want. So there are tons of other benefits I give in addition to that. And, some of my benefits I want to share through with you guys. And so some of the benefits are just that you joining the email list is going to be so advantageous, so helpful, so great for you guys because y'all get the first discounts. First of all, y'all get to test out stuff before I put it out to the public. Sometimes I only put it out to my email list, like career mentoring. I put that out to the email list before I put that out publicly. When I first launched my site, you guys had access to it before the public did. And it's going to be no different for updated notes. So the updated notes will be available next week, and you guys will get a discount that you can only use by being on the email list. If you're not on the email list, you're paying full price. So that's a great thing. And then you get early access to new products. Because a lot of times I give you guys access before I make it public on the site. And then HR resources that are not available on my site. There are tons of emails that I send you that are linked to resources that you can't find literally on my website. You also get updates about YouTube Live. So right now, I didn't go on social media to say, hey guys, I'm going live tonight. I'm going live tonight. Only y'all who are on my email list knew it. And then you also get the details about whoever the guests are. So, I'll be having some fire ass guests up on here. And I'm going to get it straight because I've been so busy, y'all. And life has just been lifing. Like, I've had a lot going on. My sister was in the hospital for a period of time. My cousin passed. So his funeral was Saturday. It was Mother's Day. Like, the list can go on. Let's not even talk about the fact that, work has been crazy busy, and I'm an entrepreneur of a business all by myself. So it's been super duper crazy. Oh, let's not forget the last thing. Parenting ain't easy. All right. So, so as a result, I haven't been able to like lock in dates for my guests, but I've talked to quite a few of them and they're all like good. So I just need to sit down and get a date going for that. But we're going to have guests on just like we normally would. Only my email list knows about them before they come on. Sometimes I tap them on LinkedIn like the day of. And then I always give y'all a little career motivation to get you through the hard times because life be life. And sometimes you be like, HR might not be for me. And then I want y'all to know that the free study checklist is still available. Just go to my website. It's no longer one page. So when it was there for the longest, I've always had it as like a one pager. Now it's like 5 pages. It has a checklist, tons of study resources, things that I highly suggest, not things I'm just throwing out there. And as soon as you log in onto the website, so you can go on my website, click on this link. As soon as you go ahead and put your information in, you get an immediate email back to you. So go to heyyhr.com so you can get access to that free checklist. And now let's talk about the old notes for a quick second. These are the old notes that we've seen for the last year or more. This is March 18th, 2022. So they're going to disappear, guys. They're disappearing. And before they disappear, I want to make sure that if you haven't gotten them yet, then you can get them at a discounted rate. So you have a 40% off discount code. It's going to expire on Friday. Initially, I thought, okay, we'll keep it until Tuesday, but I need to get the new stuff rolling, so it's not going to allow me to do that. This 40% off is discounting is going to expire on Friday. So as of Saturday, then it goes back to $89.99 until it disappears and turns into the new notes. You don't want to miss that. Jump online and grab that discount code. So if you just go to my shop page and go down to where the notes are, there is a place where you can put in your email address and then the discount code will be emailed to you. So that discount link is, again, on my shop page, on my website. Take advantage of it. And then you also have a video that's coming out. That video is going to come out on Sunday. Yes, y'all see me talking about Sunday. Y'all know I usually only go live. I usually only do a video on Tuesdays, but I want to make sure you guys are all in tune about what's going on with the HR certification. So y'all see I've been doing Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So it's been child. So a video is going to come out on Tuesday, because the one that's coming out for tomorrow, Thursday, is all about the different resources, and I go into a bit of a deeper dive to kind of give you guys a resource to always go back to on which resources I highly suggest. So on Sunday, we're going to talk about the differences and similarities of the 2022 material versus the 2023 material. So you guys I've gotten several emails all the time, and it just gets more crazy about these emails as the more I start announcing more and more. And so I had folks that send me emails saying, Tamika, should I just get the 2022 ones? Well, I mean, you absolutely can, or you absolutely cannot. You'll know on Sunday, because Sis got a video coming out to tell y'all the differences between the two. And if you're on my email list, then you already know that you're getting a 30% discount on the new note. So if cost is a big factor, then, that's one reason it shouldn't be. But we have an official date, y'all. We got an official date. Y'all ain't know how good this feels to have an official date, honey. I'm done with my portion of the notes. I have a couple other folks that dive in and help me with these notes in other areas. I just can't. Or that child, it might be a botch mess if I did it, or I just they're experts in it, so it takes them a lot less time. So to make it interactive and to make sure that when it gets on my site, it doesn't expire, like the training manual. Unfortunately, I uploaded the training manual and there's a new product. And child, yeah, I had emails from y'all left and right. Y'all couldn't access. Oh Lord, the ghetto. I had to fix that. And so I got him to fix it. So from now on, he's just putting my products up. I don't trust myself. So we're gonna have those folks are doing the back end of things. As a result, the new notes will be available on May 24th. Yes, honey. And so if you're on my email list, I just might trickle that discount code to you earlier, but definitely you'll get it no later than Tuesday. So just know that with the new exam, the 2023 material is on the May exams on. So if you took your exams before and you use the old notes, like Tamika, but I only use your 2022 notes, you're fine, because that's all the information I was in it. And then as I already said, the updated notes will be available on May 24th. That's on Wednesday. It's going to be an instant download. It's a one-all PDF. It's interactive. It has links. It has tons of resources. It helps you move around the document. So if you click on the title page, and you're like, I know I stopped in the workplace section, you don't want to go scrolling all the way through. You'll be able to hit not the title page, the table of contents. You'll be able to hit that word and it takes you straight to that link. And this time, so that's how we did it last year, right? This time it's going to be a tad bit different. What we're going to do is, when you not only click on the subtitle for that chapter, but you click on any of the chapters, like the subtitles right below, It'll take you directly to that page. So it'll be a tad bit more interactive. You guys are gonna like it so much more better, so much better, however that goes. But you're gonna like it so much more because I'm just trying to make it where you guys can just navigate through a little bit easier. If y'all have any feedback for me on how we can make this work a little bit better, maybe you guys got the last year's notes and you're like, I didn't like this, or this could have worked better, or would have been helpful if we had that, then shoot me an email because this is the time that I can put that in. Even if you're like, Tamika, I'm just waiting on the new notes, child. I don't know what you got going on in the old ones. Cool. Then send me an email when you get the new ones, or put it in the comment section, the review section on my website, whatever you want to do. Give me that feedback so I'll know how to make it better for you guys. That really, really helps me. And so the video that you guys will see tomorrow is going to talk about all the additional study resources. You know, I've said to you guys 1,000 times, like, please do not put all of your energy into one resource, right? You absolutely can pass the exam without getting SHRM or HRCI's direct information. I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. Everybody studies different. The way that we retain information is different. The way that we remember stuff is different. The way that we need to study is different. The way that we handle standardized tests are all just different, right? So as a result, then people need to prepare differently. They study differently. They retain that information differently. And so what I've done is I have amazing groups that have contacted me. So I'm affiliates on their programs. And so just know that you guys will not only be helping yourself, but you'll be helping Heyyy HR. We'll get a small portion of your proceeds whenever you purchase any of these options. But these are only options that I believe in. These are only options that I trust, that I really feel confident about. The only one I'm a little leery about, and you know, I feel bad saying this because the people, good people, but I've never really heard a lot, seen a lot, or really had time to validate HRCP's resources, but I love what they offer. So I've tapped around in there. I'm probably going to do a couple of videos where I can do some demos, things like that. They offer recertification, study prep, as well as professional development. So I really love them as a resource for what all they offer. So I'd love for you guys to give me their feedback. So all the rest of them, they've been around as long as SHRM and HRCI. And let's go back with HRCI because HRCI have been around the longest, right? So now we're going to dive out of this little presentation mode where you guys can ask questions. But before we get to asking questions, I just have like one thing I want to show you guys really, really quick, because I got this prepared to help you all like through the process. And I feel like I don't want you to be like, "What's Tamika? How do I access those? Do I have to get the checklist? I already got the checklist. I don't need it, blah, blah, blah." So what I'm doing is I actually created a page on my website. So let's start with how to get there. So if you go straight to heyyhr.com and just go to like my home page, right? So you go to my website, you go all the way down to where the certification section is with all the study materials. Then you can just click on more study materials. So if you click on the first link, obviously it'll take you to the existing notes. But when you click on that, then it's going to take you here. So here are all the links to all of the tons of resources. Honestly, this isn't even all the links, but you guys can tap around after you get in there. But this is all moment checks at the top. This is all exam edge here. And this really varies on if you're taking the CP, the SCP, what have you, and then HRCP. And then of course, there's a checklist again, just in case you want to grab it. But I wanted you guys to see that I created that page so that you guys can have that direct resource to go there. Prior to it being there, it was on my about page, and I feel like you guys had to like search for it. And it's still there. I didn't move it. But if you go to my about page and you go all the way down the site, you'll see that I talk about all of my favorite things, and y'all real life, these are all my favorite things. I wouldn't be lifing without those things. And then these things are all the other ones. So they're in two places on the site so that you guys can find them. I just may get rid of them here because I just want to make them easy for you. And we may make them a tab. Who knows? We'll figure out a few things on what we can do. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go back and see what you guys saying in the chat. If y'all quiet, y'all ain't saying that now, I'm gonna get up off of here. Y'all not gonna have me on here talking to myself. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. So I'm on the way. Oh man, y'all wow in the chat. Oh my God. Oh, Danny, you came back. Hey, Danny. What's going on, Letitia? Hey, John. Hey, Lillian. Okay, Letitia, you got a question? Great. Oh, I need my glasses. I can't even see what's going on. I have a quick question. So I got a job offer today, and initially they told me the pay was more money, and then the offer they came back and lowballed me really bad. This was gone from a contract role to hire. And what would I What would you suggest I went through? Contact to hire position and the recruiter is telling me this. I'm a little lost. I like answering these questions on like a client call. I'm thinking, and Riley, help me out. I see you down there. I'm coming. Yeah, right. I can't look at what Riley got going on. Oh my God. Okay, I have a question. So I got a job offer today, and initially they told me the pay was more money, and then the offer came. So when you say the offer came, I'm assuming you mean the offer letter. So they must have told you verbally that the salary was one amount, and then you got the offer letter, and it was like lower than what they verbally agreed to. Am I right? And you were already in this role in a contract capacity, and they were bringing you on full time, like a full time hire. Is that right? Letitia, just give me a little yes in the chat if that's what you're trying to say, and then if that's what you're trying to say, just say remind me, because I'm gonna tell these folks what's up. Because I'm all the way behind in the chat. What's going on, Kiara? Oh my gosh, I feel like you have not been in the chat in a while. Hey, education is key. Yeah, Riley, I'm doing the most right now, but that's why the discount is only gonna be one day. I'm discounting the old ones because we're getting rid of those, but the new ones are gonna be gone. Oh, y'all can hear Riley barking. So sorry. I got the earpiece in, so I was hoping y'all couldn't hear Riley or the doorbell. My bad. Sorry, how much is it and how much is the discount? So Danny, the current notes are $89.99. The new notes will be slightly higher. So the plan is that the new notes are $97. So the discount for the old notes at $89.97 is going to be a 40% discount, and then you'll get a 30% discount for the $97 new notes. Hey, officially, Tamika. We haven't seen you in a while either. Or I'll just say in the last couple of times because you're normally on lately. Like, I just feel like I don't go live consistently like I used to. Have you used Test Prep Book or has anyone in here? I haven't. So someone give Danny some feedback. Danny, am I right that you got like free study notes or study books the last time you were on here? Did you get them? Girl, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, Kier. Listen, that's my favorite. And you know what? I'm really bad at like, I can't say I'm really bad, but I think that I did not support Black-owned businesses or minority-owned businesses, so not just Black-owned, but primarily minority or small businesses as much. And then 2020, it was just like something I was just like, nah, I'm doing this. I'm being serious about it. Now I almost don't even want anybody else stuff. So everything on my site is all Black-owned businesses except Mac, I believe. And I closed the website. But yeah, I believe Mac is like the only thing. Everything else there, all Black-owned businesses. Absolutely love those folks. I mean, great products too. That's the craziest thing is that everything is amazing. Everything that I've used really, really works. Like no problems at all, child. So you're gonna love it. I think I have a discount code on there too. Kiara, let me show you one thing before I get too distracted because some of these things have discounts. And so I want to just make sure like I did this right because Lord, I've been making the changes on my website, child. Just pray for me. Let me check it out real quick before I share the screen. All right. So I'm gonna share the screen real quick so you can see because I just want to show you real quick. I'm happy you mentioned that because I was trying to keep it focused on the certification notes. Yeah, I done going all over the place. So when you go to my about page, right? Remember I scrolled down to get to my favorite things and then we talked about certification notes here. And we got some stuff too. If y'all are small business owners like myself and you want to use some resources, those things really help me business, like get things going well. But when you click on loungewear or any of the other icons here, these 6 icons, then it's going to take you to my favorite pages. And so that's why I have them. And that's where the discount codes are for each of them. I believe I have a discount code for Brace and Boutique, which is the loungewear. And I might have one for Mac. So I don't have those two on there, but I do have the discount code for everything else here. I'm gonna add the one for Brazen Boutique. Send me an email if y'all buying some Brazen Boutique, some loungewear. And then I'll send y'all a discount code for it. But just make sure to use the discount code so y'all can get your 20% off, your 15% off. I gotta check and see how much She Biology gives. I use that for my fibroid pain. I really absolutely love Sativa because Sativa is amazing body butter and body scrub. And child, have this old nice chocolate skin, chocolatey. And of course, y'all know my hair has been thriving in Ayurveda products. And bolding has been amazing on my skin. After we're done with certification launches and things like that, I am really going to do a lot of videos that talk about some of these things, because I want y'all to know what has made a girl real happy in her last year of her 30s. And it's all of these things right here. So, all right, I stopped. Are we on? So what we came on here for to talk about certification. So let me get back to what y'all talking about in the chat. Give me just 2 seconds. Oh Lord, y'all be rolling. I love it. All right, Lillian, I failed SPHR twice now and SHRM SAP once. Oh man, Lillian, I'm sorry to hear that. Gee whiz. I already have my PHR and my SHRM CP. Can you please suggest a study guide to pass the senior test? The people sessions keeps messing up myself. Lillian, stop wasting your money, child. Stop wasting your money. What I suggest, I mean, you have 2 certifications. I can't tell you how many directors have led me and they have the CP and I have the SCP. I wouldn't get another damn certification. You got 2 of them. Why do you need like a 3rd or 4th? I really feel like that's a minority thing. My VP of HR was doing a presentation with one of our ERGs yesterday, and it was for our African American ERGs. And she's not only is she our VP, but we had another VP, and they were doing a presentation, and that was a great question that was asked of them. What are the reasons why minorities like over-educate ourselves or over-qualify ourselves? And they went through various different scenarios, and I agreed with all of them. But I want you to do me a favor and stop. You got too many white folks who are leading us, and they are literally directors, senior vice presidents, and they ain't got a damn certification. Why you need 4? Like, why? You have 2. Don't worry yourself with anymore. The only difference, you still know what you need to know. And be honest with you, these tests are great, but these tests are so that you can tell other people that I'm an expert, so that you can speak for yourself when you're not in the room, right? Because now people can look at the letters on the end part of your name and be like, okay, cool, she knows what she's talking about. Lillian expert, she got this, blah blah blah. Your experience is going to prove that even more. So like, stop that, child. You shouldn't be focused at I going hard. You know what I shouldn't be doing? I shouldn't be drinking before I get on. I usually drink when I get on with y'all, but I had a heck of a day, so I started drinking early. Now I'm going in on Lily, and I didn't even know you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I did the wrong thing. But stop with them certifications. You done got 2, baby. You ain't need no more. You are so much better than me because I'm not sitting for an exam 5 times. Like you said you failed the HRCI one twice. You failed SHRM once. But you already got an HRCI and a SHRM. So you literally sat for that exam 5 times. That's a lot of money to like keep paying over and over. I hope your company paying for that. Like, you probably cannot pay my car off with the amount of money you put in study prep. Girl, go and get that money at that job. If they want you to have it, they'll pay for it. Let them pay for it. Let them tell you which ones. Let them tell them which study materials you need and all that. Hey, Amber. Okay, so Danny, back to your question. Sorry, Lillian. Lillian, if I beat up on you, let me know. Didn't mean to. Okay, thank you. My bad. Okay, so Danny, back to your question. Yes, I do have free study materials. However, the individual from last time never reached out. I have practice tests on Quizlet and Amanda Woods. Why I heard of Amanda Woods? Is she on one of those HR like Facebook groups? But Quizlet I've heard good things about Quizlet. I wish Big D was in here. I don't know if y'all remember when Big D went live with me. I think he used Quizlet, I feel. So I'm excited. On the video that's coming out, I briefly talk about those 2. So I don't have affiliate links for them, but I don't mind in sharing. And so Quizlet and Pocket Prep were 2 that I suggested, but they're only apps. I mean, I would suggest something that, you can, if they give a variation, then good. I know most of those apps, you start at one price, and like the more you increase, and it costs a little bit more, that type of stuff. So, I've heard good things about Quizlet. I hope Quizlet reaches out to me for me to either do a dedicated video or a brand partnerships. Just FYI, Quizlet, I'm waiting on you. Yes, here. That was a plan. That was a plan. So I hope you enjoy that. And you know how to get hold of me for any of the loungewear. I'll make sure to get it to you. Not tonight, but I'm gonna get it to you. Hello, everyone. Celeste, Cesaris. Okay, hello, everyone. I just purchased my PHR exam prep material, planning to take the exam in August. Good. How you feel about it so far? What exam prep material did you get for HRCI? Just wondering. Danny, Sherm Best is a free book, which I'm studying. I'm very helpful. Okay. Oh, nice. That's good. So Sherm provides that book, Danny? See, don't y'all get me back to preaching. Y'all up in here clapping and preach and all this stuff. But ain't that the truth? I'm over it. I'm over it. I never seen such a thing. Okay, out of pocket. Thank you. Lillian, let the company pay for it. Don't you be paying for it. Hey, Natalie, it's cool. We're not gonna be on long, Natalie. So you caught us. You caught us. Hey, Irma, we see you here, honey. Hey, Andrea. I always see Andrea. Andrea, thank you so much for your support on LinkedIn. You're always like in my LinkedIn stuff. I appreciate it. I know that's right, Irma. HR Generalist here, girl. HRBP here. I'm with you, friend. Y'all got any questions about the HR certification? Because if not, then I'm gonna just jump off. Because I do need to do a couple things to get these things prepared for Wednesday. The reason I haven't sent y'all a code on the email is because I haven't generated the code yet. So I need to generate that code. I need to create the product. I need to reach out to my guy to make it all interactive for you guys. Like I got a list of things that I need to do. Thank you, Andrea. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And it's been one heck of a day. Oh man, Sharon, I had no idea you're in Jamaica. Girl, I want to come to Jamaica so bad. So my girlfriend's having her birthday party in Jamaica, and so I'm contemplating coming to Jamaica in August. The problem is that I'm doing too many trips before that, and too many projects. Child, I'm about to just empty out my whole wallet. And at the end of the day, I still need to have like, a house to live in, a car to drive, all that stuff. So I don't know if Jamaica is not on the 2023 schedule, which I doubt that it is. I gotta call my girlfriend. I'm telling y'all on the World Wide Web, and I didn't even tell her that I don't think I'm coming again. But if I don't go to Jamaica this year, because I'm saying I might not, but that's the good thing about being single and free. Like I can change my mind and be like, hell with it, I'm going, right? But if I don't go this year, I'm definitely going to Jamaica next year. Mind Edge, you got the free second test pass. I've never heard of Mind Edge. How you liking Mind Edge so far? What do you think about it? Never heard of Mind Edge. So I'm assuming that one is like, it like prepares you for multiple tests, not just HR tests, right? Not just HR exams. What does the day before the exam look like for you? You mean like, Justine, you mean like in preparation, what would I do the day before my exam? Is that your question? I'm about to finish my master's degree. I'm about thinking to get my. Take your time, Irma. You don't got a whole master's degree. Find a company, get that resume right, use your network, get a job, and let that company pay for that SHRM CP. Good? Y'all keep thinking like, oh my God, they're telling me no because I'm not certified. That's your insecurities. Ain't no different than me, right? Like, y'all know I like to use like dating examples and stuff, and that's probably some horrible examples. I shouldn't be using them. But it's no different than me being like back in the day, right before I had my life together. Once upon a time, I used to not do well with my finances. My finances just didn't look good. I was uncomfortable about them. I hated that I would run out of money early, blah, 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 right? Struggle time. And I'd be like, oh, he ain't want me. He want her because she got her life together. She got parents that got all this money. They living nice. So he ain't want me. Don't stop that. Stop that. I'm so happy I'm over that. I don't really give a damn. Like either you take me as I am or you don't, right? So it's no different than in your professional world. Like you can't get so caught up on, well, they don't want me because I don't have a certification. How you know? You talk to the hiring manager. If you didn't really talk to them, because you can. Y'all don't do that either. I don't know why y'all don't do that. When they tell y'all no, ask them why they're telling you no. It's absolutely okay to ask them that. But it's no different than in the professional world. Don't assume that you're not getting a job just because you're not certified. You can't tell you how many companies aren't paying attention to that. So don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Pause on that certification, get that resume right, use your network, get a job and find one that's gonna either give you like education reimbursement, completely pay for it, whatever. Hold off. All right. Because you're gonna get a whole master's degree, child. Congratulations on your master's degree though. That was hard stuff, so I'm proud of you. All right, Danny, I have the student membership and was able to get it. Not sure if it's open to the public, however, if anyone wants that. Danny, you stay giving away stuff on this live. Danny is such a sweetheart. Didn't you just give that the other guy, what's his name? Didn't you just give him books or something like that the last time we were on here? I can't remember his name. I feel like you just gave something away. Okay. How many practice exams should we take before the actual exam? I usually suggest taking 3, right? And it doesn't have to be different ones. So I suggest taking like a pre-exam. I suggest taking an exam just to kind of test the waters midway through your studying. And then I suggest to take one at the end. Because the pre-exam is kind of getting you prepared, right? So when you take the pre-exam, you can go through and see like, okay, did I do well in the organization section? Did I do well in the people section? Was it the workforce section? You can see which section you didn't do well in so that you'll know that's where you want to spend majority of your time. And you can manipulate your study schedule in that way to say, okay, I'm going to spend, this amount of time on competencies, but when I get the work, please, instead of me saying, okay, I can study this in a week and a half or 2 weeks, I'm gonna take 3 weeks, whatever, right? Or I'm gonna make some more resources. So I highly suggest taking a pre-test for that. And then the post-test, in my opinion, is to make you feel comfortable about your progress or to gauge your progress. See, like, okay, now I've been studying all this time. How have I been doing with all of this studying all this time? And then of course the last test should be able to say, okay, I'm good. Now, one trick I want to tell you guys is that by the end, please don't look to have like a 90% on that last test. There are going to be some people who are just absolutely amazing and they get that, right? If you don't get that, don't think the world of yourself like, oh my God, I wasn't passing, da, da, da. As long as you see progression in your scores, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So don't worry about making sure to pass it, because if you pass it, I really am worried that instead of just passing it because you've absorbed the information, you know the information, you're comfortable with the information, the bad thing about it is that you just held it into memory. And so you're just replicating that information, but you haven't soaked it into knowledge. Cool. Hope that helps. Natalie, so send her the link, Natalie. Danny. How many? Okay, should I schedule my first test now, even though I just started studying this week? Do you recommend? Yeah, Natalie, I absolutely recommend 3 months. Natalie, ain't you the one with all these certifications? What are we doing? Oh no, okay, that's not you. Yeah, you absolutely can. Just give yourself 3 months. So I did that. I like started studying and then I scheduled it like a week or 2 later. You're absolutely fine with that. Thank you, Lillian. I'm trying, girl. I think it's this new computer, to be honest with you. And don't forget, I'm using Bolden products. I've been doing like a whole skin regimen type thing. So if y'all follow me on, I think I put it on YouTube and IG. I was telling y'all how I've been going to the epicenter. So I'm excited to talk about that video. Thank you so much. I'm happy to hear that because my skin is just something I wanted to work on. Of course, turning 40, I don't want to be 40 in. So when I get 50, I damn sure don't want to be 50 in. And when I get 60, I want people to be like, what? She's 60. I want to keep that same momentum, like how they do now when I'm with my daughter and they're like, what? That's your mama? See, I know black don't crack and all, but I still got to make sure I'm right. So thank you so much for the compliment, though. Okay, all right. So yeah, send the link, Danny. How Danny gonna send you the link, Natalie? Y'all connecting on LinkedIn? Make sure y'all connect on LinkedIn, and then she can just DM it to you. Please do send the link. Andrea damn sure on LinkedIn. So y'all get on LinkedIn, find each other. I don't know if y'all want to slap your links to your LinkedIn here in the chat, but you're more than welcome to do that so you guys can connect. Oh, okay. So she wants you to send her an email. How they gonna send you an email? They got your email address? That's the only thing I hate about YouTube. It's like everything's just public. If you put something in the chat, like everybody see. But if you put your links or your email in the chat, y'all grab it and I'll definitely delete it. So that it's not in there permanently. Let's make sure I can delete it. Yeah, I'll delete it. Or I think you guys can delete it. Just make sure I grab it first so that it's not just like hanging out on the World Wide Web. All right. Oh, Dariana. Now see, you've been quiet. I know folks start making noise when they hear the free stuff coming out. Do me a favor, y'all. I really appreciate y'all being here. But do me a favor. If y'all are finding this helpful to prepare for your certification, look at y'all sharing resources and stuff, then please do me a favor and put a 1 in the chat. Dan, I know the grad school. Oh, girl. I'm gonna go live again next week, Danny. So the notes will be available on Wednesday. We'll go live on Tuesday. I had to jump on another meeting. Riley, can you hear that? No. Yes, yes. Sorry. Okay, have a good night, Danny. Danny, we getting off too. We about to get off. Oh, thank you, y'all. I appreciate it. So as y'all putting them ones in, because I had to feel the room. You know what I'm saying? I had to feel the room. So as y'all putting these ones in, can y'all do me a favor and hit that like button? Y'all see your girl trying on this thing. Maria, you just sent me an email. I responded. Maria, did you see my response? All right, Danny. Danny's like, I gotta go, but she's still in the chat. Hilarious. I love it. I gotta go. Okay, bye. Bye. That's how we do what works. We'll say bye like 50 times before we actually get off. Okay, bye. Thanks. See ya. Appreciate it. Okay, next time. All right, bye. And weave. Man, damn. Tired. All right, y'all. I'm shutting down screens back here. So we about to get on off. Because we're gonna go live again on Tuesday. Don't forget that we're gonna go live on Tuesday. I just wanted to make sure that you all know that this discount is gonna expire. So I don't want y'all to miss the opportunity to use the discount. That this discount is expiring midnight on Friday night. So definitely grab the 40% off while the getting is good. And then on Wednesday, we're gonna have the 30% off for those who are on my email list only. So right now, right, you guys had the discount first, and then I added the link and everything on there. Just know, like, I'm not putting it out to the public. It's only folks that's on my email list. Alrighty. Oh, Maria, you're fine. Oh, thank you, Andrea. I appreciate it. That's what I'm trying to do, child. Yeah, and I responded. Then I responded. So check your response. I responded. I did at the beginning, Sharon. So they're very much at the beginning. And I have a whole playlist with several other tips. So don't limit yourself to just what I went over here. Because tonight I was trying to make sure that you guys had the opportunity to like ask questions. All right, y'all. I appreciate some of y'all because all y'all ain't hit this like button, but you know I see y'all. I don't know what I did to y'all. Tell me what I did to y'all. But no, I'm gonna get off. And so I appreciate y'all so much. Definitely keep checking your emails. I'm gonna send out a few more emails. Obviously, your discount code is coming for next week. I'm gonna go live on Tuesday, answer whatever questions you may need, and then I'm gonna definitely send you guys more information to help you throughout the way. Right now, we're primarily talking about HR certification, right? When we get this behind us, then we're going to talk about a few other things. I've got quite a few things planned that I'm going to kind of share with you guys and things like that. Thank you so much, Riley. So just keep your alerts on, stay on the email list, and I'm going to see y'all next week. Thank you so much, y'all. Y'all have a good night.